We shaved 24 points off of the 94 that they got in Auburn Arena. It was our only chance. And so I thought our kids really competed, played hard, won the battle of the boards. Obviously for the game, to look at Alabama's shooting percentages, we gave ourselves a chance to win. But offensively, we've got some limitations. We just, we weren't able to make some shots that we made at home against Tennessee. And we turned the ball over way too many times. We turned it over 23 times here. We only turned it over 12 times at Tennessee. And obviously that was the difference in the game.
All right, we'll open it up for questions. Go ahead and throw them in the chat, please. We'll start with Brian Matthews.
Yeah, Coach Pearl, how close was Sharif to playing? How did he look at warm-ups? And you think that's something that maybe could get him for Saturday?
He wasn't close.
Okay.
Go ahead, Justin Ferguson.
Bruce, can you put your finger on why you guys turned the ball over so much after having such a really good game on Saturday? Was it something Alabama did, or?
Yeah, Alabama was much more aggressive. They trapped our ball screens and made it difficult for us to throw out. And then when we did get it down in there, at times disadvantage of the post, we turned it over inside. So our point guards, between Allen and Jamal, partly because the way Alabama defended, they had 9 turnovers, and then our inside guys on some of those roll downs, we didn't finish it. So like Dylan Caldwell, for example, got a couple of great dunks, a couple of great catches, but he also had a couple of turnovers on those throwdowns. So some of them more enforced, it was probably the difference offensively, between us scoring as points we scored. Alabama's a really good defensive team. 101, they can guard it. They're the best 101 defensive team in the league. They can guard their yard, and we had step up defensively tonight. We did, but we were without our best offensive player in Sharif. It was hard to score.
You got any more questions for Coach? Go ahead, Justin.
Bruce, I think we said this a few times this season, but what does it say about your team to cut it back all the way to 5 with as rough as they were playing on offense to have a chance there down the stretch?
Yeah, and here's the deal. A lot of it, again, guys, I don't even know where Alabama's ranked. First of all, we are not happy with the loss. We're not happy with getting swept. We're not happy with we didn't take advantage of against our rival. And we're not happy. Our guys battled. And again, to shave 24 off of that, and I told them it was unbelievable effort. Part of our offensive problem was our roster, and part of it was Alabama is a great defensive team. And they forced us into a lot of looks. We're gonna let the take. Oh God, look how open he is. We just couldn't get it to him. And then if we did get it to him, I'm not sure what he would have done. Would he have caught it? So you gotta be. We played really hard, and we had a really good defensive game plan. But you got to make plays offensively. And individually, I'm not sure. Jamal Johnson had a little bit of a run. Devin made 3 threes. Jaylin Williams was very productive tonight. Tried to get it to him more, needed to get it to him more. But we didn't have enough offensive step up and got no offense off our bench.
Got any more questions for Coach? All righty, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Bruce. Hey, Jaylin, what was Alabama doing that was giving y'all such a hard time to hang on to the ball and score, consistently in the half court?
They're the best defensive team in the SEC. So I'm pretty sure their coach do a really good job of knowing us, like as players, as like our personnel, and knowing who's going to drive this way, who's going to take this shot, or who's going to execute like this way. So it was a struggle because like they all could guard like guards, and like their guards and bigs can guard their guards, and it was hard.
Go ahead, Nathan King.
Hey, Jaylin. BP was talking a lot about how y'all were able to shave off 24 points from the last time you guys saw Alabama. How did you guys do that, and what do you think led to the better defensive performance playing them this time?
Being more aggressive, because when we played Alabama, I think it was the fourth SEC game of the season. So like we was kind of like shaky and not playing aggressive. But I think we played more aggressive and played bigger as men, and that helped us out a lot from letting them score 70. And then like the thing is, like we just struggled offensively. Like we defended well enough to beat them. We couldn't score.
Go ahead, Mark.
Jaylin, what can you do to get more shots? You got 6 field goals. You made 5 of them.
It's not, to me, like I'm not just looking for shots. I'm just looking to just play make, and like, and if I see something, I'll take it. But I'll play make to just see who's open, or like if there's a gap for me, I'm looking for that. But most of the time, BP calls something for me. I just don't force a shot or something. Like I'm just looking to just make my team better. I'm not trying to force no bad shot, and then Alabama's on a fast break, or anybody that. Alabama's the best offensive transition team. So, yeah, that's about it.
Go ahead, Nathan.
Jaylin, this was originally going to be y'all's last game of the season before Mississippi State got put to Saturday. I guess just how excited are you guys to be able to actually close out the season at home and instead of on the road, and how much are you looking forward to trying to take advantage of that opportunity in the last game of the season?
Yeah, like it's kind of like playing Mississippi State. They're a pretty good program. So I wish we would have got this done today and then win on Saturday. So we entered the offseason like perfect, like ready to go into the next season. But that's not gonna happen. So we have to win this Saturday. We got to be prepared for Mississippi State because they got good guards and they got big size and inside. So we just got to get ready for them.
Thank you, Jaylin.
Are there any more questions for Jaylin? Go ahead, Justin.
Jaylin, I know we've said this several times this year, but I mean, what does it say about this team and you guys to have the struggles y'all had offensively, but to still cut back all the way to 5 there in the second half, had a real chance to almost take the lead there?
It was a lot, like, because like we had them, and then we came out of timeout, I think, and then they just came down here and like contested threes. John Petty hit a contested 3 with like 2 seconds left. Then we came out, I think we turned the ball over, and then they just got on the run. And then the whole game, we really couldn't really find ourselves that much offensively. And then they kept scoring a little bit offensively, and we kind of let back a little bit once we saw we was getting down. And then one much after that, time ran out. We didn't have enough more time to come back.
All right, last call for Jaylin. Are there any more? All righty, thank you, everyone.
Appreciate y'all.